All right, y'all. So Mark chapter 15, the breakdown part 2. Mark chapter 15 describes the trial, mockery, crucifixion, and death of Jesus, emphasizing his suffering and fulfillment of prophecy as the suffering servant and king of Jews. Key events include his sentencing by Pilate, the soldiers' brutal mockery with a purple robe and crown of thorns, his silent endurance, the darkness covering the land, the tearing of the temple veil, and his burial by Joseph of Arimathea. The chapter highlights the depth of human cruelty, the universal significance of Jesus' sacrifice in the beginning of humanity's restored access to God through his death. So the key meaning. The key events and meanings. Trial before Pilate. Jesus faces Pilate, who acknowledges Jesus is innocent but is pressured by the chief priests and the crowds to condemn him. Pilate's choice highlights the conflict between divine truth and political expectancy. I gotta go get my cinnamon rolls. Hold on. Okay, so the next one is a mockery of Jesus. Roman soldiers mocked Jesus, dressing him in a purple robe, a symbol of kingship, and placing a crown of thorns on his head. This act of mockery ironically fulfills scripture and confirms Jesus' true identity as the King of the Jews, a Messiah who suffers. The crucifixion. Jesus is led to Golgotha and crucified between two criminals, a public and demeaning death. The soldiers cast lots for his garments, further fulfilling prophecy and symbolizing the sharing of his suffering. Divine signs. From noon to 3 p.m., the darkness covers the land, and as Jesus dies, the veiled temple is torn into two. This signifies the end of the barrier between God and humanity, opening a new path for reconciliation and access to God through Christ. Come on now. The Centurion's confession. A Roman centurion, a Gentile, witnesses these events and declares, "Truly, this man was the Son of God." This recognition I need coffee, undiscovers the universal scope of Jesus' mission and the significance of his death for all people. Burial by Joseph of Arimathea. Joseph, a prominent council member, asks Pilate for Jesus' body and lays him in the tomb. His act of courage demonstrates that even those in power were affected by Jesus, and it shows the reality of Jesus' death, paving the way for his resurrection. Theological significance. Mark 15 emphasizes the suffering and humanity of the Messiah. It illustrates the extent of human opposition to Jesus while simultaneously revealing God's plan for redemption. The chapter serves as a crucial part of Jesus' journey, demonstrating that true kingship is found in self-sacrifice. It also sets the stage for the resurrection, which will confirm Jesus' authority and victory over death. Come on now. All right, y'all, so that's all I have for Mark chapter 15. I gotta go. See you guys later. Bye.